Yo, what's up? Facebook. Yeah, so anywho, I said tune in tonight, right? What the Lux. I tell you what. So addressing some mental health issues, concerns. Y'all, I ain't got all my stuff in order. I've never done a podcast. I just know that I have a buddy of mine, Dell, thank you, who looked out for me and told me what items I needed to get, like the HD lighting, the microphone, how to set things up. But I truly, I'm just doing this as a first time thing. It's not some trial and error. It's just one of those things like you will get it after a while, so y'all bear with me. I should have called it like question and answer, because a lot of my videos are just motivational points, about a minute or 2 minutes in, and that's about it. I'm just trying to uplift people's spirits. So then when I'm thinking about this journey with moving forward with a podcast, there are things and issues that need to be addressed, such as mental health. And I feel compelled to really talk about that because during this really troubling time right now, I just wonder if everyone is okay. Like, here's the thing. A lot of times we pretend to be okay. Or let me just speak on myself. I don't know if y'all are listening. Give me some dialogue back and forth. Do you ever go into places and you have to pretend to be okay? Whether that's work or whether even, I had an appointment with my therapist today. Talking a lot about shame, stress, phobia, suicide, anxiety issues. When you think about these things, it's like, what really do you have to combat it? So the physical part of working out in the mornings, y'all, that's to get this mental part together. But yeah, mental health right now is a huge thing. Do you guys have therapists? Do you have counselors? Do you have people that you can reach out to? Do you have a network? And with being sober, y'all, this is really a thing where I'm like, yo, we got to address this mental health. It's so odd that when I go see my primary care doctor and, I am discussing anxiety, it's like, oh, you got to try this pill. Oh, you got to try that. You got to try this. Not one doctor, not a psychiatrist, psychologist, therapist. No one has asked me, what are you eating? What are you doing for physical exercise? Do y'all work out? We really gotta take time to say, am I okay? And if not, what can I do to make sure that I am okay? There's just, you guys, this is a huge topic. And right now I feel that we're really less connected than we ever have been. They're talking about how COVID-19 made us connect more with our family or people that live within the household with us. But what about in reality? We go to the store and, someone sneezes or coughs and it's like, oh no, they might have COVID. When I reach out to a friend and I say, hey, can we meet up to chat? And their response is, oh, when do you want to Skype? It has left us really unconnected. So I'm just looking for some of y'all's ideas on this mental health and what adjustments we need to make, and going forward, what does this look like for us? I could write an essay on it. And again, the videos that I post are for motivation. When we're talking about mental health, this is, dealing with the inner mechanics. It can look good on the outside, but what does it look like on the inside, right? So then when I look up, recreation for mental health, a lot of it says versatile therapy, y'all, okay? Therapy. And so even when I look at the Western world and the Western medication, I'm like, how are we supposed to boost our mental health when I went from drinking to now I can have something that makes me just about as tired or, just not very adequate in life. So yeah, the roles of recreational therapy, right? It says leisure activity, leave time for volunteering, classing, social groups. So then again, we fast forward to this time in our reality. And y'all, this has been a huge one for me. When I say that I did have, this mental breakdown, I did. And it's like, I think that it's such an uncomfortable topic to really talk about, because the one organ that is so complicated and really is the function of all other organs in our body, our heart, is the one that we're really taught to be as far away from as possible. Y'all, I don't know if you know this, but I used to be a heavy drinker, y'all. And that was my my way of medicating, right? I was my own doctor, right? So what I failed to realize, though, is that liquor tears up your liver, right? But your liver is what all of your emotions filter through. So not only was I drinking for the escapism, but here I am damaging the one thing that filters my emotions. No wonder, I seem like Jekyll and Hyde. Now I know some people who drink heavily, but they are very happy when they drink. It's still a personality, differential rather than being sober. So, like when we're talking again about like this mental health and what are your needs, I think that talking about it and acting like it's not a struggle or it's not a challenge that we all face, because it is. We all have to get mentally fit. Again, I do not work out for the physical aspects. It's for the mental toughness. When we could not have prepared for 2020. I'm telling you, like, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I think that it's a gift and a curse what happened to us as a society. It forced us to look at ourselves. And if you're suffering from a mental illness, this one's for you. I'm throwing, love into the universe for you. And y'all, like, for real, I suffer from depression, anxiety, PTSD, all these things. And now it's like, whoa, I can see how it shows up in my life. So, the motivational videos, y'all, is to really keep pushing myself through a time that seems like there's no real no solution. Like what are we going to do next? And it's funny, like, I have ADHD but also anxiety. So then they give me Ritalin, right? So, y'all, I take it and I'm noticing an increase in the anxiety, okay? Heart rate, beating, extremely irregular, heavy. So again, this is an evolution with this Western medication, but we have to be careful, because what we put in our mind, in our body, we do become. Now, y'all, there's all types of studies, for even bipolar, borderline, eating disorders. I mean, anything, right? You can literally, if you have a smartphone, you can Google how to help yourself. I have a friend of mine who does have bipolar, and they had her on 7 different medications, y'all. 7. Okay? She is down to none. But she had to do a tremendous amount of research. So when I say it's not easy. You don't get to just say, I want to be okay. Now, if you are on pills to get you through, or if you're on pills for a lifelong process, I'm all for it, right? But yeah, 7 different medications. And then after the studying and all that, y'all, she with her bipolar, she has to eat a lot of salmon, a lot of avocados for the omega-3s. Plus, she takes the omega-3. Y'all, but I'm telling y'all, I wasn't all right. And again, the like mental illness and mental health awareness is this very uncomfortable topic, because if you, let's say you go into work and you're usually a happy-go-lucky person, and someone says, hey, how are you today? And you tell them the truth. You know what? I'm suffering. I got some things going on internally. My internal dialogue is telling me all types of crazy stuff. They're going to walk right away, because we are taught to say, I'm okay. I'm good. Yeah. And, you know, I'm okay with saying I'm not okay sometimes. But y'all, you know, when we're thinking about what we're eating, I've noticed a lot of things have to do directly with your eating. When I eat McDonald's, I feel very lethargic, right? And I go right back into depression mode. I'm sitting back. I don't want to be up, active. So I don't know. What are y'all doing to get through COVID, to get through this mental health fitness time? Because that's what I call it. Y'all, we could not have planned for the pandemic. We couldn't have planned for what happened in front of Cup Foods. I thoroughly have looked through just resources, clinical trials. I mean, because all 2019, y'all, nothing but jail, nothing but treatment. And so when I say my mental health issues, awareness is showing up in my relationships, I want to talk about something very uncomfortable. Let's talk about the fact that I suffer from PTSD, right? Y'all, loud noises get me going, arguments get me going. But I also push people away once they get too close, right? I don't know if y'all suffer with that. But like the depression, I was in bed for like 2 weeks almost. And I got to say, like, the woman that I'm, you know, partnering with, you know, I would call this a life partnership, so have you. But she was supportive during that, you know, time where I was going through like some suicidal thoughts. I don't, know how to really express that. That stuff is crazy. But check on people. Not everybody is okay that seems that they are okay. Okay. So also, like, with this woman, y'all, I see my all of my stresses and anxieties showing up in my relationship, and I'm like lashing out. And it happens with a lot of relationships where I open up or am vulnerable. I'm afraid of being hurt. So what I do is make sure that no one will hurt me. So I do it first. I think that that's a mental illness within itself, right? Like when you're operating out of like past events, past traumas, right? I call them ready-made reactions, right? Like, let's say topics that are brought up that I don't like or that I'm not comfortable with. Y'all, I am bound to snap out, flip out, the whole nine. Like, I make the motivational videos not to say, oh, I'm happy or I'm okay. Y'all, no, it's literally to boost up the morale in the world. Because I get on Facebook and I'll see like a lot of maybe negative things or things that don't really make you feel good, right? So mental health is a touchy subject, touchy topic. And I just want to know what y'all think. Do y'all have therapists? Do y'all have psychiatrists? Who are y'all talking to? Who's your outlet? I really do. I would like to know, because y'all, this is, again, a very interesting time in history. We don't get to just say, this is so uncomfortable, I don't want to deal with it. We have to face it head on. And mental fitness, to me, is the strongest component besides the heart in our body. Like, for real. So yeah, I just want to know what y'all think. So yeah, DM me, inbox, I'm going to make this short because, like I said, I don't have all the avenues and things set up in the way that I would like them at this point, but I still wanted to jump on at 5 like I said I would. So yeah, peace and blessings. I love all y'all. DM me, let me know something. Let's make this a very normalized conversation. Let's make mental health awareness very comfortable to talk about. Let's change what stigmas are around it, and yeah, let's heal, and yeah, let's grow, because we need growth, not just change. We need growth, not just change. We need growth, not just change. Peace and blessings. I love all y'all, and I'll be back. All right.